Hi students. Now since we know the format and how to develop the speech, now let us come to the real part. That is, let us learn how to write a topic of speech. Okay, now this is our topic. Prepare a speech on blood donation camp organized by your school. Okay, now this is our topic. Let's see if we remember our format. Okay, first of all, we just write the topic as a formality. It is not necessary that the title of a speech should be there. Okay, now the first line should be an address to the audience. Okay, now let's see, an address to the audience as in what? Do you remember? Yes, first of all, the address of the audience should be: respected principal, teachers, and my dear friends, a very good morning to you. Now, this particular address is especially if you are giving a speech in school. Okay, in our question it is mentioned organized by your school, so obviously. But suppose if this particular speech was to be given to the members of an NGO or maybe on an open ground or in your society, you would simply say, dear friends, a very good morning to you. Okay, so the address to the audience will change according to the audience. So you will have to bear that in mind. Okay, now let's move to the second thing. Make the introductory paragraph interesting by using what? Yes, exclamatory sentences, asking rhetorical questions, or appropriate quotations. Okay, now let's try and see if we can make use of this in an introduction. It is very important to understand the significance of blood donation. Before we friends volunteer to organize this camp, isn't blood donation a noble act? Now see, isn't blood donation a noble act is a rhetorical question. So we have made use of this for what? To grab the attention of the audience. Now, since we have already made use of this, let's move on to the next step, and that step should be writing details in the second paragraph. Now, what is the purpose of writing the second paragraph? Yes, the purpose is to either motivate somebody or spread awareness of the topic to our audience. Okay, so a speech is delivered for only two reasons: motivation, awareness. Now we are going to make use of a combination of these so that we can develop our second paragraph. Let's see what all we can write here. Blood is the only thing which cannot be manufactured anywhere but in the human body. It is the life fluid that flows through every human vein. Accidents, certain surgery, and childbirth sometimes cause heavy blood loss. At such times, all the wealth, power, fame, and beauty in the world is of no use. What saves the person's life is blood from another human being. The time taken for actual blood donation is between 4 to 15 minutes. Many blood banks recommend that the potential donors should drink extra water and fluids before donating blood. An individual burns about 650 calories by donating 1 pint of blood. Isn't that enough motivation for someone to go and donate blood? Burning up calories doesn't take more than 4 to 15 minutes. Isn't that amazing? So you have spread awareness and you have motivated people for blood donation. Now let's move on to the next and the last part, that is summarize the speech in the third paragraph. Don't add any new point. Okay, now what do we mean by that? Let's see how we can do it here. Let us all come together and make this event a grand success. Now that last line did not add any new point, but we have summarized everything that we have written in the first and the second paragraph. So that is how we have finished writing our speech. Students, do you really think it is a challenging task to finish writing speech? No, not anymore, right? So, all the best with speech writing, and thank you. We are done with the topic.